Greetings everyone and welcome back to Pesterquest streams. Welcome Sneak Cat, welcome Front Burrito, welcome anyone viewing anonymously. It is Nepeta time. I am so fucking excited to show you all Nepeta's route. It's good. It's real good. Oh, rip. Oh, that sucks. I hope your neck is feeling better soon, Jade. That is not fun. You're so hyped? I know. I'm hyped for that and for something a little different. Y'all know me. Okay. Look. Okay. In 24 minutes, the first My Chemical Romance concert since like 2013. No, when was their last performance? I think it was actually like 2011 even. The first My Chemical Romance concert in many, many years will begin taking place in fucking California. Also, they've been planning this since 2017. They've been fucking pulling our legs for a long time. What the fuck? So, I don't even know what I just boy. Anyway, okay. That's, I don't even know how to articulate like this happening. It's just so fucking, it's so much. It is so much. Yeah, and then we got fucking Frankie boy over here responding to people on Twitter. This, I would invite you to watch if you're a MyCam fan as well. Or if you just have the time. It's a short compilation of like 5 different interviewers trying to ask Frank about MyCam getting back together, but it's set to like circus music because it's so ridiculous. Shoulder neck area, so just like likes to randomly spread pain to other parts like your shoulder, your arm. Doesn't help that your comfort nest zone for sleep is on the floor. No, that might not be super advantageous at the moment. Oh dear. Oof. Yeah, I feel that though. That's rough. But yeah, I think that rumor's like a broken clock. Some might think that I meant to say broken record, but I did not, because even a broken clock is right twice a day. Shut the fuck up, Frank. Anyway. So, like, they were being clever, sneaky assholes, etc. These have to do with the Pesterquest route, so we're not going to look at those yet. I just wanted to yell about that, because oh my fucking god. Now, it's Pesterquest time. Now I am going to start the thing that you actually came here for. Sneaky fucks indeed. Okay. Nap time. Okay, let me know. Y'all should have visuals. Are the visuals good? Are we set? Because I don't want to start this unless you do not. Oh, fuck. That's because, that's my fault. I just realized I forgot to switch OBS. Okay, now there should be visuals. I switched the thingies. It should be showing the friend select screen, the volume select. It is a black screen. Okay, give it a minute. Sometimes it takes a minute, or sometimes it just won't. Now it's not. Hey, we have visuals. Okay. So, here's the select screen. Sollux, It Came from Space will be tomorrow. But for today, Nepeta, the Lionliest Girl in Alternia. Okay. Y'all ready? You see the sign and you go, big hearts. Yeah! Oh my god. Okay. Time to face facts. Something is going on here. Not that you didn't already know that. You've had the blurry outlines of all this strangeness for a long time. It's only after your stint with Aradia that you managed to fill in all of the shapes and colors. Your friends, the companions you've been to hell and back with, you forgot about them. It feels like you can't even come up with a sufficiently dramatic mixed metaphor. It feels bad. Your desperate friendship thirst was compelled. You get that. And it's mostly worn off by now, but what the fuck else are you supposed to do? It's basically just your job now, so you'll keep doing that job. Whatever, let's just do the damn route. Who did Equius tell you about? His Morale, right? You'll go try to find her in the middle of the woods, which is a very normal thing to do. You'll be normal. It's a normal kind of day. Look at the little Ponce de Leon face. Is it Ponce de Leon or Ponce de Leon? Because, like, I've always pondered that because I feel like Ponce de Leon would be more in line with the accent, but Ponce de Leon just kind of, it fits in my head better just as an English speaker. Just some thoughts. But look at that little kitty face on the cave. It's on the... I just realized y'all cannot see my mouse right now. It is on the right hand, the far right of the screen. Little Ponce de Leon. You zap to the mouth of a cave and are immediately set up by a wild beast. Set upon by a wild beast. Chat is covering it. Oh, fuck, true. I always forget that chat's, like, on the fucking screen. Hey, you got the little John face. Yeah, channel point stuff. Ooh, I did remember to add, that's why I started, like, 30 seconds later than the alarm. Today was because I was adding the, narrative action, like choose the next narrative action, reward. So that is there. I did remember to put that one up. The one about the uwus, I didn't put up because I forgot I was supposed to do those things. So I think I'll try and have them up for tomorrow. Hopefully, I'll try and remember to do that after stream today. You zap to the mouth of a cave and are immediately set upon by a wild beast. Yellow eyes flash and sharp teeth glitter. You brace yourself to be made into dinner. The wild lioness sits back on her haunches and contemplates the stranger. The wild lioness sits back on her haunches and contemplates the stranger. That's how you know she does that. She tells you. There she is! Oh my god. I love these sprites so much. These were done by Haven Vintage Foods, and they're so good! Oh my god. Look at her cute little face with her little 3 mouth. Yeah, it's so fluffy! The texture on the hair is so good. And, like, she got that big oversized coat and, like, the fingerless gloves and the... Oh, I love her! But taking a closer look, you realize that she is, in fact, not a wild lioness, just a very unkempt troll in a green coat and grubby t-shirt. She smells like a fire pit. A
AC licks her snout and tries to figure out who has happened upon her den.
A friend? Y'all, I can't roll my tongue. I'm so fucking sorry. I know it would be her inserting purrs into everything would be like a million times better if I could, but I just like, is not working, my boy.
A friend? A foe? Dinner, perhaps?
The troll girl licks her lips, and you realize that even though she is not some bloodthirsty predator, she does have very sharp canines and clawed gauntlets on her little hands. She's small, but with trolls, you've discovered the hard way that size does not translate in a 1-to-1 strength ratio. You tell her that you are a friend. Definitely a friend, and not at all the sort of friend you playfully fight with and then accidentally eviscerate. Because you never know with trolls. Yeah, because not only just the other experiences building up here, but like, MSP Reader got their friend sim memories back, so they're like, you know, thinking about, you know, size does not translate 1-to-1 strength. Immediately in my head, Amicia. The girl, whose name you have a sneaking suspicion might be Nepeta, should be capitalized, scratches at her chin, her fingers curled up like a paw. You're worried that she's gonna put her eye out with those claws.
AC wrinkles her nose and wonders what anyone could be doing all the way out here in the wastes. It's not very plausible.
That one was a bit of a stretch.
How did you come upon my cave? AC says with a growly glower.
Okay, so, short end out of the way first, and, you know, there's no games here. The short end is to stop this nonsense, obviously. Stop this nonsense. You tell Nepeta that you will happily explain to her exactly who you are and what you're doing sulking outside her cave, but could the two of you maybe key down the drama, talk like normal people? You've been down this road before, and it's kind of bringing back painful memories. See, here's the thing that I want to look up. I can't remember when else MSPA Reader did roleplay. Like, I'm trying to think of Friendsim too. But my mind is blanking for some reason. I know it's definitely out there somewhere.
Oh. Nepeta leapfrogs off of you, a distinct olive flush crossing the bridge of her nose.
Wow, you didn't mean to embarrass her. Just a productive convo doesn't seem possible if one of you is pretending to be a lion or whatever. Phoenix, welcome. Warrior cats! Warrior cats with Wanshi. Doi, oh my god, yes. Oh, that was such a good one too. God, I love Wanshi. I'm so excited for y'all. Just sending these vibes into the universe once again. The moment there is a release date for Hive Swap Act 2, I am setting up that Friend Sim marathon stream. That's still fucking happening. Just sending those vibes out there. Because that made me want to replay Friend Sim. But it will happen. As soon as there's a release date, I'll find a time as close to that release date as possible to fucking marathon that shit. But yes, warrior cats, warrior purpies with Wanshi. Oh, and yes, welcome Phoenix, welcome.
Nepeta nods jerkily. Her gaze is firmly fixed on the boulder a few feet to the right of you. Her body language, which moments ago had you wanting to zap for cover to protect both your dignity and internal organs, is now stiff and wary. She looks even smaller than before. She mouths something that you can't quite catch, then turns tail and scuttles back into her cave. God damn it, Nepeta, wait! You hurry after her, but you stop at the sound of a deep, resonant growl. There's something in that cave, and it's definitely not a kid playing a game.
Nepeta being sad is illegal. Yeah, game over. There is a little look at Nepeta Leijon. Okay, I say we try that one again. With the obviously correct answer to play along. It just so happens that you're an expert RPer, and by expert you mean you once played Soldier Per Beast with a stressed out Jadeblood kid, which you'd forgotten about until literally yesterday. Anyway, what you mean is, you've got some moves. You go limp and show Nepeta your throat, yielding to who is clearly the alpha female here. You're barely even role-playing here. Every olive blood you've met could rip out your intestines and wear them as a shawl. Nepeta beams down at you before remembering that she is a regal lioness. AC nuzzles the strange little cub and welcomes them to her cave. Appearing to realize that she doesn't need to describe her actions out loud because you are right in front of her, Nepeta nuzzles you gently with the top of her head. You get the feeling she doesn't get out much. Y'all, that just made my heart melt. She just straight up is like, nuzzle, nuzzle, and I love her so much. You tell her that you didn't mean to startle her or anything, you just think you have a mutual friend. A big indigo blood named Equius? Nepeta digs her nails into your arms. Her eyes go wide. You know Equius? How? Where did you meet him? Tell me everything. Everything. I'm trying to emphasize the F, but I don't know if that's coming across. Well, it's kind of a funny story. Before you can get into it, Nepeta launches herself off of you and scampers into the cave. When she runs, her knuckles occasionally touch the ground. You aren't sure if she moves like that naturally, or if she is just very, very in character. Nepeta would be great to hang out with. That would likely be mostly chill. I mean, like, we get a taste for that here. What that would be like. So we'll see. We'll take a look. She pauses at the mouth of the cave and gestures you inside, the sleeves of her coat flopping down past her wrists. If you had parents, they probably would have taught you not to follow cat girls into caves. But you didn't, so you're totally down. More MSPA reader lore, I guess? God, this music is so fucking beautiful. This is Clark Powell, by the way. This is a Clark Powell track. It's not a new Clark Powell track. It's a song that, wait a second, let me check pronouns here for 1 second. Dang it, Clark Powell, why are your pronouns not in your bio? Calling you out. I guess I'll just use they, them, because I got no clue here. Oh no, it's, the pronouns are in the location. They, them is correct. Yeah, this is a song that they released, shit. You know what, we're gonna talk about that when we do credits. Anyway, it's a song from an older album of theirs, but it was, at the time, written with Nepeta in mind. I'll show you, there's a little, they made a little tweet about it, and it's so perfect. Like, the vibes are so good. So good. So perfectly Nepeta. The cave is small and chilly. Several animal pelts cover the cavern floor, from creatures too large to be wolves, but too shaggy to be bears. Oh yeah, that sentence structure was found a little bit weird. Like, from creatures too large to be wolves, too shaggy to be bears, but it's specifically talking about one creature. So, no, I think I get it now. I think my brain was doing a weird thing. Maybe it's the placement of the comma that's getting me there. Several animal pelts cover the cavern floor, from creatures too large to be wolves but too shaggy to be bears. Maybe some sort of wolf bear.
All of the furniture is hewn from stone, the recupercoon formed from a natural hollow in the rock. Of all of the hives you spent time in, this one is the most rustic. You wonder why. Nepeta isn't a high blood, but she's certainly not a low blood either. She could have made a hive at least as nice as Tavros's. Hello! God, she's so cute. I love her so much. AC welcomes the strange cub to her den and invites them to sit down wherever they please. She realizes that her visitor is probably sleepy and hungry. Luckily, AC has a fresh kill. Oh, great! That is really lucky. Nepeta skips back outside, leaving you alone and feeling, well, like you followed a feral child into her cave. Torchlight burnishes shapes strange and forbidding. Forbidding? Maybe that's supposed to say foreboding. I feel like that might... I'm not sure how forbidding would fit into the art on the walls. The irregular flicker disorienting. People used to do everything by firelight. No wonder medieval art is so preposterous. Dogs with the faces of old men and old men with the faces of babies. And speaking of art, drawings pepper the cave walls, shaky and crude, although you doubt even Michael fucking Angelo could do much with a I'm gonna try that one again. See, it should be capitalized. That threw me off. Drawings pepper the cave walls, shaky and crude, although you doubt even Michael fucking Angelo could do much with a canvas like this. The pictures seem to depict Nepeta and various other trolls, some of whom you think you recognize. You see Karkat's nubby little horns and Equius's broken one. A few pictures have been viciously scratched out. A couple of the self-portraits of Nepeta also feature a large, sleek, white cat. You wonder if that's her hunter Sona. Lion Sona? Whatever. Then you hear a growl behind you and realize, oh, right. Nepeta has a Lucis. There she be. Hot, damp breath touches the back of your neck, and you turn as slowly and carefully as you can. Oh, hello, kitty. Banana cat. Yeah, that. Boy, that was a voice crack. That arch in her back. Two hissing mouths open in two snarls as the big cat backs you up against the cavern wall. Oh, Pounce, stop that, silly kitty! This is a friend. Nepeta hurries back inside, throwing herself onto her Lucis and petting rambunctiously. Pounce's hisses immediately turn to purrs. She rolls onto her back and bats big, terrifying paws in the air. Yeah, baby. Aw, who's a good kitty? Who's the very best kitty? Pounce, we have a guest for dinner. They know Equius. You do, right? Nepeta looks at you with sharp little eyes. You do know my Muriel? You weren't lioning? Oh, definitely not. You would never lion. You'll never forget Equius, no matter how hard you try. Although you did recently forget every single person you ever knew. That will absolutely never happen again. That will absolutely never happen again, though. You won't allow it. Y'all, if that's foreshadowing for another memory wipe at the end of Pesterquest. Boy. Sorry, I'm just stopping for some water. It was not a fantastic idea to put on the Black Parade and belt out the entire thing on the same day as I had to do a stream. Not a fantastic idea on my part. Not my greatest, not my greatest. Valid though. Thank you. Thank you so much. You know fucking what? My Chemical Romance, it's 11:30 on the dot now, actually. My Chemical Romance is gonna be taking the fucking stage any minute now. I couldn't be there because I live in fucking Canada. I don't live in California, and I don't have the fucking money for that shit. So, like, I had to get pumped up somehow. So that's what I did, but it was, like, not the best idea I've ever had. So if my voice is a little crackly, that's why.
AC leaves her weird friend in the very capable paws of her Lucis while she goes to prepare a delicious meal. Oh damn, Nepeta, please don't go away and leave your guest alone with a ferocious beast. But Pounce seems pretty well placated by Nepeta's insistence that you are a friend and not food. She curls up on one of the animal pelts, tucking her head. Her tail twitches and her ears flick. You're pretty sure she's only pretending to sleep. Like she's giving you a shot, and if you fuck up, it's lunchtime. You sit very still and try your best to look unthreatening. Just a little while ago, this would have been easy. You'd been totally defenseless, thinking the most unthreatening thoughts. But now, you didn't even notice? Okay, good. I'm glad. I'm glad it's not obvious. Now you remember at least a little of who you were. And you know what you've done, even if some of it was done in dead-end timelines that never actually came to pass. You're not sure you can still call yourself an innocent bystander. Oof. Nepeta derails this dangerous train of thought by dragging in a huge haunch. That's just really the only word for it. A haunch. Something's leg. Wow. When she said she had a fresh kill, you figured that was part of the RP, like she was just gonna pull out a DiGiorno or something like that. Fucking shit. But nope, she really did tear apart some animal and bring you its leg. She has blood smeared over one cheek, her hair in pieces across her sweaty forehead. You get why she and Equius get along. They have an equivalent ferocity. Good thing you aren't vegetarian. You are gratified to discover Nepeta appears to draw her roleplay line at devouring raw meat. You wonder if trolls could eat meat raw, or if it would make them sick. They definitely seem to be more natural predators than humans are, but then again, most of them live in houses and eat cup noodles and play video games. You never really met anybody like Nepeta. Look at those claws. You watch her build a fire and then take yourself on a little trip to the mouth of the cave while she cuts up the meat and spears it on stakes to cook. You come back over to the fire when the meat looks a little bit less like flesh and more like food. Honestly, it shouldn't bother you. You've seen and been through so much worse. Guess the mind is a strange and many-layered beast. There you are! I thought you'd run out into the waste like a big pawful idiot. It's dangerous out there. Should be lowercase. Well, she went out there, although it's possible she's dangerous too. That makes Nepeta smile. She still can't quite meet your eyes, but she's fidgeting with her gauntlets less than she was before. So you really met Equius? Really, really? She slides up close to you, almost too close to talk comfortably. You wonder if this is the first conversation she's ever had that wasn't through a computer screen. You tell her that yes, really, really, you met him. You spent a good amount of time with him, too. That's incredible! I've never seen that silly guy hang out with anybody before. Except for maybe Whiskers. Whiskers? Oh, does she mean Vriska? You know her, too. Really? Really, really? Yep. You would probably be hanging out with her right now if she hadn't gone off to do some Antifa shit with Terzi. You know Terzi too? You know Terzi too? GC? Oh yeah, for sure. Does Nepeta?
You're expecting her to exclaim and wag her imaginary tail. Instead, she goes quiet. Fat pops and sizzles in the fire. Across the cave, Pounce lets out a lazy squeak that sounds like it came from a much smaller cat. You ask Nepeta if everything is okay. So what you're saying is, you know all my friends. Well, that's not exactly what you said. It is kind of creepy if you dwell on it, but you keep meeting people through other people. That's normal, right? Well, you did just happen upon Vriska on a beach, and Iridia found you asleep in a field. You haven't asked Nepeta if she knows Iridia, but you're sure that she does. Somehow. Slowly, Nepeta lifts her gaze from the flames and meets your eyes for the very first time. Maybe it's the firelight or the shadows gambling on the walls, but she looks haunted, hollowed out and filled with something you can't name. What are you? Nepeta may be goofy and playful and awkward, but that doesn't make her an idiot. You get the idea that treating her like one is a very good way to have a very bad time. Chat. This is your choice. Explain or deflect. It's up to you. First few notes of Megalovania. I know, right? You're gonna have a very bad time. Insert the Megalovania portion of Iradia's theme because Megalovania is an Iradia song. Thanks. You're calling upon the dice? Alright, I do believe you are the only person hanging out in chat right now, so that's fair. Alright. We'll call upon the dice. What's on top here? It's my D12. Odd numbers, explain. Even numbers, deflect. Oh shit. That just bounced off into my lap. Okay, one more time. That is 8. Deflect. Wild. It's really wild that she doesn't see you in her dreams. No reason. Hold up. Oh, I think that might be a little issue with the way this is written. Wild that she didn't see you in her dreams, haha, but she doesn't talk about that unless you pick the top one. Well, shucks. That's an issue. I mean, I guess you can kind of intuit what's happening here, but I guess we can keep going. But that's the wee issue. That comment kind of comes out of nowhere if you haven't done the top one first. Wild. It really is wild that she doesn't see you in her dreams. No reason. Oh, by the way, does she want to see your sweet powers? You have super sweet powers. Zap. Ta-da! Were you expecting to see these two? I would venture the answer is no.
But there they are. Oh, I love them so much. Their roles are just so good. I fucking love them. Jade! Yes, Jade and Dave, and they're hanging out at Jade's place. Okay. Whew. Okay, so let's see what we got here.
Jade's room is bright and cheery, fresh flowers in the hanging pots, curtains pulled open wide to let in the afternoon sunlight. Jade sits on her bed while Dave paces in front of a line of squiddle toys, carefully assembled in neat ranks.
This blue one is clearly in charge. Look at his dominant posture. Also, he's the only motherfucker not tentacle deep in his homie. I love the change in Jade's expression. Oh my god. He's an untangled buddy. That is some shit. Really cuts to the core of, like, emotions. Oh my god, I love Jade's expressions so much.
It's actually because the magnets in him are messed up and always have been.
Harley, you're ruining the magic. Come on. Oh, hey, mailman. Did you bring another stray alien? Because the last one had a fucking attitude and also a surprisingly good snack sense. Oh, I love Dave so much. God. Snack sense? Yeah, sense for snacks. Like you'd think it would have occurred to me before to combine M&Ms with popcorn, but it never did. Guess because I wasn't raised right. But yeah, Carcat has a good tongue. That's not what I meant. Oh my god. This one, both of the roots this week had me fucking rolling. Like, they're fucking hilarious. Both of them are so fucking funny. Oh my god. Look at the way that he comes back for that too. Just like, that's not right. Oh, Dave. Anyway, hi troll girl. What's up?
Oh yes, I wanted to meet you guys. Are you the same aliens who harassed us for years and then stopped for seemingly no reason, but actually probably because the fake mailman ruined everything? Wow. Damn, Jade.
No holds barred. But yeah. Oh, I thought that Nepeta sprite was gonna show up at that one. I think it shows up soon though.
Sorry, that's not how I meant it.
There she is. Oh boy.
Who are you people? Where am I? Jade takes a step toward Nepeta, who bristles and hisses, her back arching. At this point, you're pretty confident in your assessment of the bug theming for the trolls, but they really continue to be cat-adjacent, don't they? Maybe cats are just the only cultural touchstone you have for a fierce but skittish creature with a lot of hair.
And there she goes!
While you're busy pondering cats, Nepeta does a wild scamper for the window. Oh, fuck. This is a tower, this is a tower, this is a tower! Fuck, you really didn't think that one through. Sorry, Nepeta, you really should have warned...
Holy shit, something's sure as hell on fire. Little Timmy's dad fell asleep at the grill. Dude had one too many Bud Light limes and burnt the whole fucking rack of ribs. Ribs ain't cheap, Dad. Now the barbecue's up in smoke. Who's gonna eat that Walmart potato salad without ribs? No one, that's who. I was not expecting Trolls on Earth, but I was not too shocked when it happened. But I never fucking expected humans on fucking Alternia. I never thought that would happen. Ever. It's fucking wild. And of course it's fucking Dave. Oh, damn. You got a little overzealous with your zaps and brought Dave along with you. So this is where Carcat's from. No wonder he's such a spastic pile of personality disorders. Oy. Pretty rank in here.
Well, at least Beck prevented you from bringing Jade along. Oh. Surprise! We'll get into more discussion of what the heck happened there with Beck not preventing them from taking a little trip as well. This isn't the ruins. This isn't the island. Yeah, they're both not impressed right now, which is pretty fucking fair. Sorry to just crash your party like this, Nepeta. You really didn't mean to bring like half your alien friend group into her house. Nepeta is standing beside the dying fire where the haunch has fallen apart into blackened chunks. Her hands are twisted into the layers of her coat. She is shaking from head to foot. God, you just completely invaded her space. You are so totally... Sorry, that's my best growl right now with the state that my throat is in. Oh no. Pounce has placed herself between Nepeta and the rest of you. Or, more accurately, between Nepeta and Jade. Her hackles are up, her two mouths hissing. Oh, fuck. Does she smell back on Jade? This sucks, actually. Pounce, wait. Don't do anything yet. Just... Pounce! Do you get there in time? Chat, do we get there in time? It's a very important question. Are we making it? Are we good? Yeah, this stressed me out a lot when I first got here. It's very, very stressful. There is a choice. Do we get there in time? What do you think? Which one do you want to do first? You gotta know better this one. Well, I will say this much. Which ending, they're not playing games with which ending is which in this one. So, I will say now that this is the bad end first. We'll get it out of the way. Then we'll do some good shit. And it'll be just like that good shit all the way through. So, no. The next few moments happen so fast that you barely have a chance to catch sight of them, let alone intervene. Pounce leaps over Nepeta, landing on a rock and springboarding off it with her back legs and right at Jade. Oh god, oh no. Pounce's claws are so big and so sharp and Jade is just a little girl. Bang! Pounce hits the ground with a thud so heavy it vibrates up through your legs. Smoke curls out of the nose of Jade's rifle. I'm not... Okay. I gotta just take a minute, because this is so stressful. But, like, before I hit forward, I spent, like, a solid minute laughing my fucking ass off. On the bang. Because, of course, I was like, oh my god, Jade's gonna fucking eat it. But, of course, she had a fucking rifle. And I don't know why that just made me laugh so fucking hard. I guess because I wasn't expecting it, but in retrospect, I absolutely should have been expecting it. Smoke curls out of the nose of Jade's rifle. The shot loud enough to make you all go temporarily deaf, so you don't hear Nepeta's screams as more than a sigh, like the wind or a distant wail of a train. She leaps for Pounce, eyes blazing wide and unseeing. Jade starts forward and Nepeta shrieks, raking out with her clawed gauntlets and catching Jade across the arm. Holy fuck. Jade reels backwards, arm held protectively against her chest. Her shoulders heave with thick, choking breaths. Then she turns and runs from the cave. Jade! Fucking Jesus Dick! Dave tears off after her. Holy shit, this is a complete nightmare! You teeter, torn between two disasters. Nepeta cradles her Lucis's head in her lap, rocking slowly back and forth. You say her name once, twice. She doesn't even seem aware you're here. You've done everything you can here. That is, you've done nothing. You hurry to the mouth of the cave, hoping to get a glimpse of red and white. There's nothing. Just the endless sway of trees and chirps of night creatures. Nothing to suggest that two human kids, one bleeding profusely, had ever been here. Motherfuck. How could you let this happen? You need to find those kids. You imagine Jade, her copious hair, the bright smile, her tired eyes. You stand at the edge of a canyon, alone. It's clear there's no one around for miles. You aren't anywhere near Nepeta's cave. Jade could never have gotten here this fast. You messed up somehow. You think of Jade again, but this time you add in her stricken expression and the blood dripping from her forearm. You appear in an old train station. Fuck, okay, at least you can see the damn woods now, but still, no Jade. You think of Dave. Sardonic glint, casual lean, muttering his jokes to himself before typing them out. Shit, damn it! Of course, thinking of Dave and Dave's mannerisms would bring you to fucking Carcat's Hive. This isn't even the right planet! Yeah, you know. Calm down, T-posing god person. You zap back to the mouth of the cave. The fire has died down, everything is still. And just the sight of the dark opening makes you feel sure you are not welcome here. A girl lost her Lucis, and it is your fault. Two human strangers are lost in the wilds of Alternia, and it is your fault. Your powers are growing. You can feel it. That's why Beck couldn't stop you. Then why can't you find the kids? Because they aren't where they belong. You fucked something up again. The continuity, the timeline, something. Thematically, Dave and Jade don't fit in here, but now they're stuck. All alone. Because of you. Game over. Womp womp. Fucking rip. That ending is a real heartbreaker. Pounce. Oh, pounce, baby. Alright, let's palette cleanser take 5 a little early. It's 11:53. But we've got 2 more endings left. And I will actually leave it up to you if you would like to take a step back now and do the explain yourself ending first, and then the getting there in time ending, or if you would like to do it the other way. So think about that and let me know in chat which one you want to look at first. And then that is the way we shall go. So, let's get the music and okay. 5 minutes on the clock. And we'll be back. Alright, hello. Break is over. It is time to resume. So, Jade, how are you thinking? Which ending would you like to do first? Explain or yes? Back. Let's save Jade first. Okay.
What? I just saved this earlier today. Why isn't it working? Okay, well... Oh. Yeah, that closes the game. Yeah, I've had that error with other save files before. So, there's something weird happening there. I guess we're just gonna have to hold our flippin' horses and fast forward here. Okay. I mean, that wasn't so bad, but still. We're back at this spot. And it's time to... Oh my god, I just realized that the way they animated Nepeta's sprite, she's like bouncing up and down, but also like vibrating, like moving back and forth a little bit. Damn. Poor baby. Okay. Yes. Do you get there in time? Yes. Pounce's claws feel as big as they look. They're sharp, too. Sharp claws. Incredible. Those claws. Santa Claus. Red soaks into the green velvet of your dress, slicking it heavy against your chest and stomach. Christmas. Wind whistles in your ears, accompanied by the strange ringing of chimes. Oh, no, those are screams. You collapse backwards, waiting for the inevitable curtain of darkness to fall on your consciousness. Well, you'll do better next time. Or not. Instead of hitting the ground, instead of hitting the ground and finding yourself catapulted back to the menu screen, a pair of hands catches you and eases you down to the cave floor. Several pairs, actually. Your head is cushioned by something soft, and for a moment the voices around you come into focus. Don't have any idea what to do, you know? First aid and shit, but I'm pretty sure they don't actually have any organs.
Shh, please, everybody be quiet.
Darkness closes in on you, but it's a kinder darkness than you're used to. A darkness untouched by failure. Consciousness fades back in on slow waves of sensation. The first thing you see is the firelight on the cave wall, strange shadows lapping across the rock and playing out a story you believe you could understand if your body was a little less heavy and your brain a little less full of mush. You try to sit up. Wow, you are not going to sit up!
Don't try to sit up. You're going to start bleeding again. Dave, go get Nepeta, they're awake.
Oh, dope, okay. Hey, Leijon. Here, kitty, kitty, kitty. I twitch my cute as fuck little nose in a sultry come hither for the homeless Catwoman alien who lives in this cave. Ah, Dave roleplaying with Nepeta!
I'm coming, hold your hoof beasts.
Jade. Dave. You're both here? On Alternia? You didn't think that was possible, at least not for Jade. Yeah, I was gonna mention back before you got gutted by Kimbo the White Lion. I didn't think that worked. Don't you always get dog blocked? You thought you did. But maybe you just caught a lucky break and got in there while Beck was napping. Or doing some other important dog stuff. I guess Beck has been acting sort of weird recently. He's been way less protective and bossy. He doesn't even get shirty when I go to the ruins. Jade, I hate to break it to you, that's not weird, that's normal. Dogs are supposed to chew the remote and shit on the carpet, not raise you from childhood. Animals are not parents. You know a couple trolls who might disagree with that, but you digress. Wow, your body doesn't feel good. Wow, your body doesn't feel good. That's because Pounce almost killed you. I wasn't even sure you could die, but you proved me wrong. You did a pretty good job of almost dying. But you aren't dead.
Dave held your guts in. It was very gross and extremely fascinating.
Wasn't that big a deal? What kind of clown hasn't staunched copious bleeding from a gut wound, honestly? Time to go back to preschool, kids.
You are impressed and horrified. Dave shrugs.
The sword fights with Bro and all of the first aid that would come with that. I've read a number of fics that bring that up as well. Oof. Jade sewed you up. She's like a fucking Susan B. Anthony with that needle. Except not American. Was Susan B. Anthony American? Did America even exist at that point? Maybe she was English.
I've never sewn up anything that wasn't a corpse. It was fun.
Again, you are terrified but impressed. Rip. Oh my god. This is so fucking good. I love this so much. Fucking... Oh, these fucking kids.
But the two of them, they're okay? They look alright. A little grimy, but otherwise unharmed. You're really sorry that you zapped them here and then passed out for what was most likely days.
I'm chill.
Yeah, it's been great, honestly. Which really does go to show you how fun our normal lives are.
Yeah, kind of pathetic actually when you think about it. But Nepeta has Wi-Fi at least.
He holds up his phone, open to the Messenger app. You can just make out the familiar lines of red and gray text.
Yes. This is the best fucking... Oh my god.
Move over, Aquit. Coming through.
This is the fucking roleplay name. Aquit per Musk. God.
Nepeta appears, shooing aside Dave and Jade and hunkering down at your bedside. Or on your pile of furs in the cave floor. Her hair hangs lank around her face and patches of your blood liberally stain her coat, but apart from that, she seems to be in an excellent mood.
Hi, Nepeta. Sorry for bleeding all over the place. Your Karka threw a fucking tantrum when he found out MSPA reader got mauled. Oh, yes.
Don't be silly. Just drink this. She hands you a small clay cup full of something hot.
What is it?
Herbs. She pronounces the H.
What kind of herbs?
Healthy ones.
Probably some dank shit, mailman. Better watch out. I feel like Nep knows where to get the nip if you catch my drift.
Shh, Aquit, stop being weird. They'll help the healing process. I find them in the woods.
Well, damn, if you find them in the woods.
I get most of my remedies from the jungle too, Dave. Grandpa left me plenty of antibiotics and formaldehyde, but nothing for a headache or a bad tummy. He just used to tell me to chin up little Jadelet.
Oh yeah, my bro's the same way. Ibuprofen? Never heard of him. There's nowhere to get jungle medicine, though, unless we're talking about the concrete jungle. Like, there's an old guy named Stevie who camps out in the lobby, and he'll fucking hook you up, but also I think he's a sex offender. Jesus fucking Christ. Oh my god. And that's...
Your planet sounds like so much fun.
And that's the point when Nepeta decides to say Earth sounds like fun. Really? Then, right then and there, that's it. God, fucking damn. Yeah, it's alright.
You thank Nepeta for the herb and take a little sip.
Sure does taste like a bunch of boiled grass. Could be worse.
You think Nepeta probably made the cup herself. She probably made everything in here. Honestly, if there's anywhere on the planet that you could choose to get mortally wounded, doing it near Nepeta was probably the right call. Nepeta smooths your blanket with little nervous passes of her hand. She's back to not looking you in the eye.
Oh, she's blushing.
I had a long talk with Pounce and told her that she has been a very bad kitty. She feels just pawful about it and would like to make it up to you if she can. She is hunting something extra delicious right now. Oh, Pounce didn't need to do that. It really wasn't her fault. You just got your dumb ass in the middle of everything, as usual. Better you than Jade, definitely. Since you're the main character and therefore probably can't die permanently. That makes no sense to me. It's fine. Aquet, can you hand me that Perlo?
Oh, which one?
What does Nepeta keep calling Dave? Aquet?
We bonded over shared interests. Except some of us are totally 100% earnest in our interests instead of acceptably ironic. Which is fun. It's not a big deal. The look on Nepeta's fucking face. Nepeta and Jade, both of them are like, yeah, okay, Dave. This is all ironic. You're not enjoying this at all. Right. Love Pounce. Yeah. I love that they found a way to fit Aquet Permusk into Nepeta's root. Okay, furry. Exactly. Don't worry about it.
Okay, you won't. The world begins to soften around the edges, melting like a scoop of ice cream. These herbs certainly appear to be the good shit. No matter what choices you make, when this particular author gets hold of you, you tend to do drugs. Yeah, because this one was written by Aisha. With an outline from Lalo. Actually, we'll talk about that a little later. Your thoughts slice into one another, dissolving. You see your friends arrayed out before you, the lonely girls and the strange, intense boy with the hidden eyes. They watch you anxiously. You started this journey believing you needed to save these kids. And maybe that's still true. They certainly need someone to fix the mess of their lives and their planets and the crushing weight of brutal reality bearing down on them. But maybe you need saving too. Maybe you can all save each other.
Whatever. You're high. You'll rest now. Group end. Nepeta showing them the shipping wall. Ah! So cute. Alright. One more to go. Let's see if this one will work. Hold up, what? Y'all saw that save file, right? I clicked on this one here that's highlighted, which is not the beginning of the route. So the save files don't really work, I guess. I mean, like, the games are short enough that it doesn't really make a big difference, but there's something a little funky going on there. Okay, last one. Nepeta is suspicious. We are going to explain. You tell Nepeta that you don't know who you are. That you don't know what you are, or even who you are. You certainly know better than you did a few volumes ago, but you think you're an anomaly. You've crashed into someone else's story. Nepeta is still watching you carefully, muscles wound tight. She's ready to pounce. On the fire, the meat begins to blacken and burn, but neither of you say anything. There goes dinner. Me and some friends were supposed to play a game. Different from the games we usually play. Even Equius was going to play this time, and he usually hates games. But then the game didn't work. Oh, right. You know about the game. She blinks at you. I dream sometimes. Dreams? Well, that's pretty normal. Not normal dreams, dummy. At least I don't think that they are. I suppose that even if they aren't, I wouldn't have anything to compare them to. They are the only sort of dreams I've ever seen. I'm not sure what they are. I see other Nepetas sometimes. Sometimes Pounce is there, and sometimes she is dead, and that always makes me very sad. I see my friends, too.
and other people I don't know, but who I think I would be pretty good friends with if I got a chance.
So that's the dream bubbles shared with the beta kid session. I'm gonna have a little bit of water for a second and then we'll keep going.
The bright, hopeful note in Nepeta's voice digs deep in the center of you, plucking at your nerves like a cello string. It makes you so impossibly sad. You don't know why. I don't see you, though. I don't think you fit in here.
Ouch.
I apologize. I didn't mean to make you feel bad. My dreams are probably silly and don't mean anything.
She springs up from the fire and... I don't know why there's a random cave there. She springs up from the fire and down on Pounce, burying her hands and face in thick white fur. You get up and follow after her, because what else do you do? You should probably give up on this particular round at this point. You've quite thoroughly killed the friendship mood with all this existential angst. Why does she live all the way out here anyway? Wouldn't it be better to live closer to all of her amazing friends? At least Equius. Even Terzi, who is definitely very weird, has a house. Admittedly, it's in a tree, but it still counts. Her hiding behind Pounce is reminding me. Maybe it's just me, but I feel like Pounce was a little bigger and floofier. Or at least, I mean, like, I want Pounce to be floofier. I think that would be pretty swell. But, you know, the sprites are very good. I was just picturing Pounce a bit bigger than this.
Oh, I'm used to when I was a Wriggler. Or I think I did. A big, lovely house with windows and lots of furniture for Pounce to scratch.
Pounce closes her eyes and purrs.
But then, I don't know. Something happened. I remember fire and noise and lots of shouting. And then I was on Pounce's back and we were running for a very, very long time. I think it was pretty terrible.
Nepeta's fingers tighten on Pounce's ruff.
I like it here.
You think back to a different olive blood girl in an oversized jacket who lived rough, and another who made her living with murder. In fact, you can see Nepeta growing up into someone much like Polypa. Sharper, meaner, all of her bright edges sanded off, her games transformed into a struggle for survival. Even now, sitting bathed in firelight, she looks tired. Every troll you've met carries the same exhaustion between their shoulders, even the high bloods to a certain extent. They are worn to the bone by the sheer weight of history and a future that promises more of the same. What does one do in the face of such insurmountable misery? How can you, a simple silent protagonist, ever begin to combat something so all-consuming, so monstrous? Nepeta is waiting for you to trudge through your mandatory self-aggrandizing introspective interlude. So you do all you've ever claimed to do. You hold out a hand and wait for her to take it. Zap! Guess where we going? It's him! It was the thing that everybody wanted to happen in Nepeta's Pesterquest, or in Equius's, or sometime, somewhere, somehow. Yeah, boy!
Nepeta yelps and jumps an impressive 4 feet into the air.
Fair. You were doing a dramatic gesture and forgot to prepare her for it. Sorry about that.
Where?
Huh? This is...
Despite Equius's incredible strength and barely contained excitement, when he wraps Nepeta up in glistening, obscenely muscled arms. The embrace is the gentlest you've ever been witness to. Ah. This is an incredibly unorthodox manner for a pair such as ourselves to become acquainted. I apologize for this gaudy display of public affection. It is extremely unseemly of me. Well, he isn't really in public right now. Actually, the opposite. You're the asshole who popped into his private living space with zero warning. I suppose that's right. This is not the first time you have intruded on my space. Just let yourself in and out. How indecent. Okay, dude, calm down. You'll get sweaty. I am always sweaty. Equius, you're smooshing me. Oh. Equius lets go, but he doesn't step away. He is looking at Nepeta like he can't quite believe she's real. Are you real? I think so. I don't know how I got here. It's so fucking cute. Don't worry about it. Just think of it as a reward for being such a very good kitty. Wow, is that a weird thing to say? That was pretty real. You'll take it back. But Nepeta doesn't appear to have noticed your fumbling. She's scampering around Equius in increasingly excited circles. Maybe you can't fix these kids' lives. Maybe you can't improve society. But when it really comes down to it, you have the power to bring friends together. And damn, you'll take it. Yeah, his awkward little smile. Victory! Look at that. This is so fucking cute. You're so cute. So, with that, we are finished with Nepeta. Dang, it's only 20 after 12. But Sollux will be tomorrow. Sollux will definitely be tomorrow. They're so cute, it's criminal. Yeah. Look at Nep's little face. I'm so happy. Nepeta. Yeah. Yeah, so that is all for Nepeta. Yay. So let's see. We've got the menu music. Let's transfer back here. So we'll take a look. We'll do the full, the actual credit screen tomorrow, and I'll talk about this again after. But this was the song, Pesterquest soundtrack for Nepeta's Root is one of my old personals. You can actually download this one too. So Clark says, wrote this song originally because I felt a lot in common with Nep back during the comic. I wrote Serenade, and I couldn't stop coming back to it and arrange it in different ways. Something about her story just kept itself in my heart through years and years. Just so fucking sweet. So that was the music for today. And oh my god, I hate it when there's a little notification thing over there. Oh my god, it won't go away. It's not going away. Fuck. Okay, well. Anyway. So, full disclosure, this is the best route I've written, and a good part of that has to do with the fact I was working off of Lalo's excellent outline. And so Lalo was saying, at first I was busted up over having to back out of writing Nep for life and time and life reasons, but I love seeing what Aisha did with my outline. It's good in ways I hadn't considered too. I love to collab, I love Aisha's writing. I'm so excited for y'all to see how she brought my girl to BQ. Yeah, so written by Aisha, outlined by Lalo. And that brings us to the end of today's stream. You're feeling all the hearts right now? Yeah. So much love went into that. So much love. And it was very, very, very good. It was definitely
A heart warmer. Okay, so dang, 12:25. You know what? I'm gonna see if anybody's posted clips from the concert yet. I feel like I could probably start seeing some stuff. It's gonna be, that footage is gonna be rough as fuck. But like, I'm impatient and I'm flipping out my ass, okay, about the fact that my chem is like back and doing things. I've still been very hesitant to say that they're actually back because they never actually made any formal announcement that they are back and that this is not just a one time, like they're doing a few concerts because they miss performing together and then they're not going to be making new music. But they seem to have some new logos and shit. And the sessions hinted at on their Twitter page seem to be pointing towards new music, so like I don't know, but yeah, that's what's up. I'm gonna do that. Good night, good times. Hell yeah. Gonna go see if you're back and stop bitching at you. Rip. Yeah. I hope that feels better soon. 'Cause that is not fun. Yeah, so as I mentioned before, tomorrow is Sollux, and it's looking like we're gonna do a Monday bonus stream with the Dream Daddy. The last little bonus stuff for Dream Daddy. So, be ready for that. Have a wonderful rest of your evening, whatever you may be getting up to. Hope, fingers crossed, I will be seeing you all right back here tomorrow for Sollux. It's gonna be an interesting one. And good night.